Shalom. Today I'm talking about fruits of the flesh versus fruits of the Ruach or fruits of the Spirit. And I want to talk about which are the fruits of the flesh, the works of the flesh, versus fruits or versus works of the Spirit. Because YAHUAH wants us to bring forth fruits, and today I'm talking about fruits of the flesh versus fruits of the Spirit. Because YAHUAH wants us that we bring forth fruits, yeah? And we cannot bring forth fruits if we don't know which kind we should bring forth. And before we start, we start with the Psalms. In Psalms 33, Rejoice in YAHUAH, O ye righteous, for praise is comely for the upright. Praise YAHUAH with harp, sing unto him with psaltery, and an instrument of 10 strings. Sing unto him a new song, play skillfully with a loud noise. For the word of YAHUAH is right, and all his works are done in truth. He loves righteousness and judgment. The earth is full of the goodness of YAHUAH. By the word of YAHUAH by the words of YAHUAH were the heavens made, and all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathers the waters of the sea together as a heap. He lays up the depths in the storehouses. Let all the earth fear YAHUAH, let all the inhabitations of the world stand in awe of him. For he spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. YAHUAH brings the counsel of the heathen to naught. He makes the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of YAHUAH stands forever. The thoughts of his heart are of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nations whose Elohim is YAHUAH, and the people whom he has chosen for his own inheritance. YAHUAH looks from heavens, he beholds all the sons of men. From the place of his inhabitations, he looks upon all inhabitations of the earth. He fashioned their hearts alike, he considered all her works. There is no king. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. An horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, the eye of YAHUAH is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive from famine. Our soul waited for YAHUAH, he is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O YAHUAH, be upon us according as we hope in thee. Amen. Hallelujah. YAHUAH Echad. So, today we talk about fruits of the flesh, fruits of the Spirit. And we go to Galatians 5:19 to 23, because Paul, or Rabbi Shaul, is explaining us which are the fruits of the Spirit and the fruits of the flesh. And we say, many think Paul said we should no longer keep the Torah. It is completely false, because he was a Pharisee, yeah. And after he encountered Yahusha, he didn't change. He was the same, but then fully for YAHUAH. He was a serious rabbi, And if you say he was someone else, you bring another Besorah, another message, and you know what the scripture is saying about another Besorah. So, Galatians 5 verse 16. This I say then, walk in the Ruach, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led by the Spirit, ye are not under the Torah. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, envy, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strifes, seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revilings, and such as the which I tell you before, as I also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Elohim. We repeat. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the Torah, because we are fulfilling then the Torah. Now the works of the flesh are manifested, which are these: adultery. If you look pornos after other women, other men, you are doing adultery. And if you walk after strange deities, strange gods, strange names, and strange worship, you are doing adultery, fornication, making sexual perversion before marriage and after marriage, some sexual ways are maybe not in a way how YAHUAH wants it. Uncleanness means you eat whatever you like, but not as YAHUAH had commanded it. Envy, remember Abel and Cain. Adultery, the word itself is saying it. Witchcraft. Nowadays, spiritism, occultism, whatever, is coming like a cancer cell, even among believers. Hatred. YAHUAH says you shall love your enemies. You shall love your neighbor. If you don't do it, if you don't forgive, YAHUAH won't forgive you. Emulations, false imaginations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, even abortion, and whatever you want to understand under it. It means also to murder animals, drunkenness, revealings, and such as like of the things which I told you before, as I also have told you I tell you before, as I have also told you in the things past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Elohim. And we go to Timothy. First Timothy 4. Now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter times shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with hot iron, forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats which Elohim created to be received with thankfulness of them which believe and know the truth. We repeat, now the Spirit speaks expressly, that in the latter times shall come, depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, false deities, false names, whatever. Yahuwah won't accept such things. In 2 Timothy verse 3, this now also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fires, despisers of those that are good, treacherous, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Elohim, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. We repeat, we are in such times. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fires, despisers of those that are good, treacherous, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Elohim, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And in what time we are now, you know by yourself. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and led captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with devices lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Yeah. We are now in such times. And Yahuwah has warned us, we cannot remain in the fruits and the works of the flesh. And we go to Matthew 15. Matthew 15. We go to verse 19. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witnesses, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murderers, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witnesses, blasphemies. And we go to Mark 7. Mark 7, verse 21. For from within out of the heart of man proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, envies, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come out from within and defile the man. These are the works of the flesh. And you cannot with this make anything what Yahuwah wants you to do. These are the works of the flesh. You have to crucify daily your flesh. That's what Yahuwah wants. If you come into the truth walk, You will realize how many lies you were listening to. You will also understand that your way of thinking about how YAHUAH wants you to be is false. Yeah, because YAHUAH's ways and YAHUAH's thinking and feeling and ideas are different than ours. He says, my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Yeah? And if you want to enter the truth walk, you have to realize that you are completely corrupt. Since the Genesis 3 virus entered your blood, your way, your soul, your body, your mind, in your entire life, you are fallen short of the esteem of YAHUAH. Everyone, every person, all fell short of the esteem which we had should have before YAHUAH. And to realize that by your own works you cannot do it. You need YAHUAH to break the power of sin over your life. That's why Yahushua came. That's why he came to die on a tree for you and me. To end the law of sin and death, to die and to make to vanish what is standing between you and him. He wants that you get rid of the works of the flesh. That's why YAHUAH also says, I gave you an entire lifetime to learn my ways, to adopt my character on your lives. That's why he has sent the Ruach Qadash to remove what is not from him. Yeah, he didn't come to let us remain in comfort zones. We should leave our comfort zones. Yeah, because Yahushua himself said, to walk with me will not be a Chili Jordan. Yeah, it will come much. When you walk with me, the entire world comes against you. Because this territory is Satan's territory until YAHUAH comes and yeah. You know who inherits until YAHUAH returns this world. Yeah, and we repeat once again. From within out the heart of man proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, enviness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. Yeah, and we go to Matthew 12. Verse 31. Wherefore I say unto you, all manners of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto man, but the blasphemy against the Ruach HaKodesh shall not be forgiven unto man. And whosoever speaks a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But whoever speaks against the Ruach HaKodesh, it shall not be forgiven, neither in this world, neither in the world to come. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt, for the tree is known by his fruit. O generation of vipers, how can ye being evil speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. A good man out of the good treasures of the heart brings forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure brings forth evil things. But I say to you, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Yeah. You see? Out of your mouth, out of your heart, comes the works of the flesh. The natural way of human being. The normal human being without YAHUAH is never able to fulfill anything what YAHUAH said. We would still die in sin, cause we are not in paradise anymore. We are not perfect. We are full of sin. We are even. And when we come to the knowledge of YAHUAH, we see ourselves how our real state is, cause the Torah was made to show us a mirror, to look on ourselves, to see if we can stand on the judgment day, cause the judgment day is coming, and either you enter the mercy seat of YAHUAH, which is the Bema, or you enter the great white judgment seat, where you will get your reward for not doing what YAHUAH is saying. Cause about that topic comes another video about the 2 judgment seats. We go to Matthew 7. Matthew 7, verse 16 to 17. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do neither get grapes of thorns or figs of thistles. Even so every good tree brings forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree brings forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that brings not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. By their fruits you shall know them. And we go to back to Galatians 5, cause we go now to the fruits of the Spirit, or the Ruach. Galatians 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith,